This week, the second part of the Legends of Tomorrow pilot aired, and as we join the cast of heroes, they're still in 1975, hot on the trail of Vandal Savage. Tensions are already high following the revelation of why Rip Hunter really wanted them for this special mission, and things don't get much better when Captain Cold and the Atom all start jockeying for the position of alpha male aboard the Wave Rider. The good guys pick up Vandal's trail at a black market weapons summit filled with some of the most stereotypical terrorists I have ever seen ever. Seriously, these guys make the terrorists from Team America look freaking subtle. Also, this is the 70s, why was there no IRA? If you're gonna go broad on your depiction of terrorists, you might as well go all in. Of course, this plan quickly goes to hell when Dr. Stein, the quote-unquote smart guy of the team, accidentally lets it slip that they're time travelers. Seriously, how do you even do that? This leads to a big fight, and my second problem with the episode, considering Vandal Savage gains his power from killing the Hawk, should they not, keep them as far away from the fight as humanly possible until they know for sure they can kill him? Yeah, well, they don't do that. But the real plot of the episode actually kicks in when we discover that the Atom lost a piece of his supersuit at the scene of the fight, which means history is going to change for the worst if they don't get it back. And you know what, if the idea of watching a show where heroes constantly have to clean up their own messes made on the time stream bugs you, then strap in because that's like 90% of Pilot Part 2. Now, don't get it twisted, I don't have a problem with heroes making mistakes and being fallible, quite the opposite. It makes them more human and more relatable. But these guys bulldoze through time with zero caution, and it would be fine if it was just Captain Cold and just Heatwave who were doing it, but no, everyone ends up screwing with time in some way this episode. Which, none of this is helped at all by the fact that Legends is still having a make it up as you go along attitude towards time travel. First they say, well, time travel is like cement, you can fix stuff if you hurry, but you should never try and mess with time, because it can fold in on itself. Well, I mean, you can fix time, but only when Hunter does it, because he's a time master, so he knows what he's doing. In an interesting twist, the rest of the episode is split into smaller parts. First, we have Firestorm and White Canary trying to hunt down a young Dr. Stein to assist them in finding the missing part, even if meddling with him at this point in history could cost him his marriage. This is a novel idea, and I got quite a few chuckles out of the idea of Dr. Stein once being cool, and that his partner Jax felt like he could, really relate to him a lot better after this adventure. But by far my favorite segment was the two rogues and the Atom breaking into a house to steal a magic dagger that could give them an edge over Savage. For the second episode in a row now, Captain Cold proves to be the best character. He's focused, motivated, three-dimensional, and unlike everyone else, when the timeline messes up, it's not his fault. This all culminates in one huge Power Rangers-style battle, and I mean that in the best way possible. I mean, how else would you describe a team of colorful heroes with attitude fighting faceless henchmen, I ask you? I was ready to chop this up to being a pretty paint-by-numbers finale that is until a main character dies. Like, for real. I was shocked, even though maybe I should have seen it coming, as 9 characters in a show is a lot to deal with. Pilot Part 2 was another kind of uneven episode. I could not help but feel that at some point in development these were actually supposed to be one episode but got split up later. The writing sure made me feel like it was supposed to be that way. Time travel rules are still sadly poorly defined. Characters do dumb things when they really should know better by this point, and it gets kind of annoying. But much like last week, there are bright spots too that keep me entertained and keep me invested enough. Captain Cold, of course, being the biggest one. There were also a number of funny jokes, and maybe now that we're down a team member, screen time can be shared more equally between everyone. Overall, I would give this one a 6.5 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll feel like checking out some more videos I have on offer here at Cape Jewel.